Join me, Likunda, and my girl Tumu, as we take you on a girl's spree. You talk about the topics that you want to talk about. Enjoy.
Tony Braxton. It reminded me of my days at campus when we were dating and you listen to these songs and you think of yours, somebody special. Do you remember when you first listened to that song? Please spill your secrets.
It's quite soon a song, actually. Yes, it puts me back in those loving memories. You know,
this is a daytime show. Please don't say anything X-rated that wouldn't want our kids to listen to.
My bad.
Okay. So today we're going to talk about girl code, these unspoken rules that the society has, these unspoken rules that people are expected to listen to follow. Rules regarding dating. For example, if you have had a boyfriend for a while and then you break up, are there rules regarding how do you break up? When is the right time to move on? When is the right time to under somebody, like they always say, the best way to get over someone is to go under another person. When do you think is the right time for those things?
First and foremost, I do not think there is any rule to breaking up. Breaking up is totally different. When people are breaking up, they're so angry, you know, in most cases. There are people who actually sit down and, you know, talk and say, I'm done. But I don't believe in that kind of breakup. I surely believe the ex is coming back to haunt you if you break up in such a nice way. So another, what I really think is there is no specific period on when to move on, but I feel like everyone after breaking up needs space. Like, you do not come into someone's space and date their friends, try to be in the middle of everything that they do. I think everyone should know that breaking up is something else and moving on is the other. So it's just a little bit of courtesy to know you're not supposed to invade someone's space.
Unless, of course, you're breaking up because there is another person in the same circle that you like.
Yeah, of course, if it's breaking up on that kind of level, I mean, us breaking up is a pure go ahead of you guys. I mean, we already know now. So what is stopping you? So.
Okay, those are the unspoken rules of breaking up. What about hooking up? When is the right time to start? There is dating for long term.
You mean dating up surely mean doesn't have anything to do with sexual intercourse or just hooking up to move on to another.
Those are the unspoken rules we're talking about. Where people think that dating you must actually do something with a man, and yet dating could also be just like shopping. You just go and window shop, you come on, and then you choose what you like and what you don't. You may find something that you didn't know you liked, and then you like. Shopping around.
I don't think.
Because I really think that it's important for people to date around, and before they make that right choice. That way you know that the choice you're actually making.
I think we should also be reasonable in terms of hooking up is and what specificity of dating is. Dating to me, in my own understanding, I would say dating is something that is actually quite not serious to a point of marriage, but I mean, you know, you get to know your likes, there's that intimacy, there's that romance in it. Yeah, as an adult, I mean, you surely know those are the steps, because you also have people like in high school that date. So I know the differences in the age.
High school dating
is what you're talking about. Shopping and
high school
a peck on the cheeks.
That's high school is more of we are close friends. Dating is more of because these other things could be extra side plates, but
they're part of dating, you know.
Not necessarily.
They are.
Because
but we're speaking on a term of everyone, speaking for everyone right now. People who have started, who even have sex. I mean, people that have sex in the first day they meet a man, and this is the man they get married to eventually, and they have a whole family with. So I mean, with dating, there are these kind of intimacy things that are bound to happen. You know,
it's also important when you're dating to have rules. Establish your rules as a person when you're dating. You say, maybe when I'm dating, I will not do ABC, or when I'm dating, I'm open to ABC.
Preferably, yes. Preferably, the rules are good because then you get to know what your partner is into and what they're not into. But with the rules, I mean, don't think. I will be honest with you. I've had quite some people talk about their relationships and they've started off in such imperfect ways. You understand? And these are people that end up being together 10-year anniversary, they have kids together, people want to go to them to talk about relationships. So with rules, I think with relationships, it's a connection, you know, because like I told you, there are people that have had one night stands and get married to these people. You understand? And then there are those people that will do it and immediately a guy will disrespect you for that.
Are there some general rules that are applicable to most of the people? Because one night stand,
when you say general rules, what do you mean
like
by that?
when you say there are people who they meet, have a one night stand, and then get to know each other, and then end up in marriage. It happens, but it's not a very common occurrence. In fact,
No, it's not.
I would say I would discourage it because it blurs the lines between people. But there are certain things that if you do ABC, you're more than likely going to end up in marriage.
No, actually, I will be honest with you. That is wrong. The thinking of you need to that your relationship goes like this, it should go like this, it should be like this is just wrong. You know, we need to understand the kind of world we're living in right now. If as a girl you're going to do these things for you've heard of these relationships surely where a man and a woman are together and the man, his reason for being with this woman is because she's a keeper, she's a home material. Have you heard that?
Yes.
Home material, wife material. You've heard that?
Most men
Yeah. Now when they look for that, remember that these are the men who are going to look for the spice outside. Because this wife material does not have that spice outside. Yes,
So,
for a fact. So I think with relationships, it's just simple. There are no rules to it. There are no rules to them. I don't think so.
Okay, listeners, you've heard it from Cynthia.
From the
She has
one
spoken-
Cynthia.
She has spoken with authority.
Authority.
I'm here wondering if
No
she has
rules.
if she has actually been there, if there's something she knows that we don't. But that's it. Tune in again next time.